Hi guys, I want to do an updated version of my Electric DPS loadout. I've got one on my channel that's been on there since, I can't remember, I think it's August or so last year. So I want to do an updated version for you guys. I use pretty much the same loadout anyway, so I'll put a link to that other video in the description below if you want to check that out anyway. But I'll be able to show you numbers now because of obviously the update 47. We was able to get combat sort of how much damage we're doing and everything with our combat parser or whatever it's called. That was added, so now you get to see damage in numbers. So any second now it should pop up at the bottom there. So yeah, so now you can actually see numbers and things like that, and I'll go through my loadout again anyway. So here's my powers. So this is the voltage tree. So I've got Tesla Blast, Wired, Bioelectric Surge, Electroburst, Shockwave, Voltic Bolt, Electrogenesis, and Arc Lightning. And in the amperage I've got Repulse, Attract, Electrostatic Bomb, Electrocute, and Circuit Breaker as the supercharge, which I was using. And then out of here I've just got the Weapons Expert and Tactical Genius powers out of there. But they're not powers, but like buffs or whatever. Iconic buffs. Innates or whatever. So the loadout is Wired, Arc Lightning, Electrocute, Voltic Bolt, Electrogenesis, and Shockwave. In my old video, the loadout was pretty much the same here, except from Shockwave I had the supercharge in there, Circuit Breaker, but I tended not to use it that much, and so I thought it was a bit of a waste having it in there. Every now and again I still put it in, so that's why I've left it as it is, because there's no other power or innate that I want to get anyway, so I've left it there. And every now and again I do switch that one in for Shockwave, but I find I use Shockwave more than using sort of like the supercharge. So also with the with this, I'm using the not the Weapon Mastery loadout. I'm using the AM loadout, which is like the Advanced Mechanic loadout. So if you use Electrogenesis, then use Arc Lightning, then Electrocute, then Voltic Bolt, you get power back as you're using them. So it says it at the bottom there. Refunds a portion of its power cost when used immediately after Electroburst. But if you look at, if I start off with that one and go to Arc Lightning, it refunds a portion of the power cost if used after Electrogenesis, and then same for Electrocute and then Voltic Bolt. So if I use them like this, if I just do it one after the other, you can see all four have been activated, and then I got power back from each one. Some of the power that I was getting back would be from the sparring targets that you just get back anyway, but you can see it there as it hits. You get 576 and so on. So at the bottom there you can see how much damage you'll be doing by just using just that on its own while you're in combat, and it sort of tells you how many seconds it lasts for, how much damage you did total, and so on. So if we leave that like that, and so this will be on a group of enemies. You can still use the Weapon Mastery as well, like combine it with it. Obviously just don't get all of the effects from the Weapon Mastery as you would do if you wasn't using certain powers, because it takes some of the some of the effects away. So that's like that. To see what pops up. So what you could do is you could start off with wired. You can refresh again with voltage bolt while it's on. So you can just keep going through. So it's a really good power set to use against big groups of enemies with those 4 powers anyway. But if you want to do it on like a single target, it will probably work better with shockwave most of the time. So if you just set it up like that, then mostly afterwards you're just going to use shockwave. It's good for big groups of targets, and just for the odd 1 or 2 as well. So you can get quite a lot of damage pretty fast from it, and get your own power back as well. So if you just like use a couple of weapon mastery combos here and there as well, that helps with the power regen as well. So you're not always draining all of your power. So we can see how much damage we did. So it gives you like a nice breakdown of all the damage over how long it took and the total damage that you did. And so if you could see there, like the one with the group, it was 53 seconds and we did 270,000. But on a single target with nearly 10 seconds more, we did only 139,000. So you'll definitely do more damage on bigger groups, which would happen anyway, but because you're going to get more hits and everything, but you still get quite a lot of damage anyway. So that's my updated loadout for the Electric DPS. So thanks for watching, bye.